Hey y'all, Jeff here with Jeff's Garage Unfiltered, and welcome back to another video. And so this video is really going to be more or less just giving you an update on what's going on here at Jeff's Garage. In addition to the 350 SL that's right here in this garage that I'm working on and getting the the soft top put together and the back deck taken care of. As y'all recall, the 560 SL does get, you get in it, started, I can drive it, the AC works, everything works on the car with two exceptions. One, I'll have an upcoming video where the power antenna does not work. I mean, I have to manually put it up and down so I can get stations on the radio. And then the other thing, on the 560, was the beginning of the hydraulic self-leveling system on the W126, and then that transported into the W140s. Now, the rear ones on this, and they're only on the rear on the W126, I think, or I believe, that's the reason for, I have some suspicion the shocks are actually working, but I think the accumulators, the diaphragm inside of there is collapsing. And those accumulators are about $120 a piece, so I got to save my pennies and my nickels. Well, I can't get pennies anymore, but I'll save my nickels so that I can change the accumulators on this, and I'll do a video of that. Monkey Wrench Mike kind of did one on his W140 coupe, and obviously he did it laying on the ground, but I'm going to use my lift. Now, the one thing with that is, the only negative with it using the lift is you have to bleed the system unless you have the car raised up. Well, and the actual suspension, the shocks raised up, because once you put the car down, then the hydraulic pump will actually work. And when Yui and I first started this car after we got the dash, I could hear the hydraulic pump working, so I know the pump is working. The problem is the accumulators. What they do is they allow, if the shock pushes down, the accumulator holds the hydraulic oil instead of letting it collapse completely. And when the diaphragm is gone in the accumulator, that's when the rear end, the shocks go their full travel. And so the pump and the accumulators actually keep that system charged up. So more to come on that, and I'll be doing a video of me rebuilding the power antenna. In fact, I have the replacement piece. Just a matter of taking it out of the trunk, sitting down at a table, taking the Hirschman antenna apart, and putting the new piece in. It's about $26 for the antenna piece, and I've had it for a long time. In fact, I think I probably have 2 or 3. The next thing, I'll be doing a video, as y'all know, this is my 300 SD, and I'll be doing a video of it because this is one I've decided I am going to sell. I'm going to do a video, including a drive video and so forth, so that I can demo the entire car. This was one of my very first project cars that I got. It runs, it drives, it goes down the highway. The power windows work, the power antenna works on this one. The AC does not. It needs charged, or somebody can put the R134 valve in and charge it up. It probably do just fine. So I'll do a complete drive video of that. I'll get it cleaned up and all of that, because when I do the listing for it, then I'll refer the listing to this. And I may put it on, I might put this one on Bring a Trailer, just for the reason that, you know, there are people who do want these cars, and by putting it on Marketplace, I'll probably get all those doggone lowball offers. I haven't decided on that, but more to come on that. We'll see what I do. And I don't know if the cameras can see, but my 300 SL is tucked back over here. In fact, let me get the camera and I'll move it over there so that you can see. It still does not run. It doesn't start. I do have the part that I ordered, the overload protection relay, which I'm not getting power to the coil, so I'll try that again. It's an inexpensive part. And then worst case scenario, I may find power and put power to the coil, because then that will tell me, I'm going to see if that will work. That will tell me if the ignition module has gone belly up. Now, if you go back a year and a half or almost 2 years ago, I took the ignition module out and put new grease on the bottom of it, and the car had been running ever since then. So I don't know what the deal is, and one of the things that Yui and I might do is, remember when this car died, it just died. And I had taken it up to the shop here in town to have the tires balanced. And I hadn't even gotten, 4, 5, 6 blocks, and that's when the car died. And Yui thought of something that might be, it might have caused some of the issue. But we got to get it up. We kind of got to get it up in the air. What could they have done when they lifted the car up, to take the tires off? Could there be a ground strap that's now loose, something of that nature? So that's one that we're going to try and come up, try and figure out. Now, am I going to sell it? Maybe. If I get it started and running, and may invest in some new tires to drive it, I may keep it and enjoy it. If I keep this one, then the one I'm going to sell is going to be the 280 SEL 4.5 up there on top. I think, while I love the body style of this car, and I love the stack headlights, and I really like this car, I don't know if it's worth hanging on to. It's never going to be a show quality car. But I've got a lot invested in it, and I don't know where I'm going to, if I'm going to ever get my money back out of it. But we'll see. But the first one to get sold is going to be the 300 SD. So that's kind of the upcoming. Do the antenna on this. Show you all how to rebuild that. Take it out, rebuild it, put it back in, and hopefully it'll work. The next is going to be the hydraulic cylinder accumulators on the rear. That will do it on the lift, where I can work above me. And then the video of the 300 SD, somewhere in the mix of all that, putting it up for sale. And then the 300 SL. And then, of course, more videos coming along with the 350 SL. So there you have it, folks. That's what's coming up on Jeff's Garage. In addition to that, and of course, possibly the Power Tour. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and be safe out there. And you see my backdrop? See what I got to deal with?